Hi, thank you for stopping by. My name is Natalie. I make videos about health, wellness, and eco-friendly living. I drop videos every Monday evening, so if this is your kind of content, feel free to hit the subscribe button. You may have noticed that I haven't been making videos in a while. It's because I lost my voice. This is about as good as it's been in the last 3 weeks. Today, we are talking about gratitude. One of the major things that has greatly helped me on my healing journey has been not only to focus on my symptoms and my body and working with my doctors and my meds and all of that good stuff, but also to focus more on my heart, my mind, my energy, my vibe, my spirituality. And a big part of that growth for me has been around this concept of gratitude. Everyone defines gratitude uniquely, but for me, it's really about this idea of giving thanks, this idea of understanding who we are, what we have, not just in terms of material possession, but physical abilities, emotional abilities, um, personality traits, personal gifts, and, personal power, the energy that we carry. So who we are, what we have, and understanding that that is special, that who we are and what we have is special, and feeling grateful for that. Unfortunately, for many of us, it's not until we lose our ability to enjoy who we are and what we have, however basic it may be, such as the ability to hear, the ability to see, the ability to walk, the ability to feel, the ability to communicate, the ability to experience love, the ability to find passion in our work. For many of us, unfortunately, it's easy to take these things for granted, especially when we get to enjoy them every single day. After a while, we begin to feel, shall I say it? Should I say it? Should I say it? Yes, the word is entitled. We begin to feel entitled to all of the things we have. We begin to feel not just deserving, but as if there was never a time in our life when we didn't have these things. And there is a level of arrogance that comes along with that feeling of entitlement, pride, selfishness. All those things tend to get bigger, and we just never imagine or can even conceptualize that there can be a time in our lives when all of that can be taken away from us. And it can, at any time. That is what is both exciting and frightening about life itself. Gratitude really rests on the shoulders of that understanding. Gratitude rests in the heart of those who understand that everything is a gift and everything can be taken away at any time. And the people who stay prayerful, thankful, and grateful are the people who never lose sight of that simple truth. When, like me, you live with a chronic illness, it can be hard to have an excessive or an abundant amount of good energy, good vibes, and positivity. Because you wake up every day with different concerns about your body. And when that is an ongoing thing, because your illness is chronic, it's hard to rise above that, to go deeper and to reach, a higher state of consciousness where you can transcend your physical reality and tap into something bigger, something brighter, something more loving and more joyful. And for a lot of us, negativity and woe is me can become somewhat of a culture, somewhat of a permanent state. And for me, recognizing that as a part of living with a chronic condition has been a huge part of my healing. You know, nothing lasts forever in this reality. You know, all of the good times never last forever. So similarly, all of the bad times never last forever. The key is not to be highly excitable or highly depressed, but to stay right here in the middle, because you understand that there will be highs and lows on this ride. But when you get in the habit of being grateful, regardless of what's happening, it's easier to maintain your balance when riding the waves of the highs and the lows. So while we still have this life, while we're still breathing, there's an opportunity here to enjoy it, regardless of what condition our body may be in. I noticed a huge change for me when I started meditating on gratitude routinely. I decided I didn't want to be the kind of person that thanked God, thanked the universe, thanked love or light, whatever you want to call it, thank the spirit world whenever things are good. I wanted to also be thankful when things were challenging. Because if I'm alive and I'm going through a challenge, then I'm already winning because that challenge hasn't taken my life. So I still have my life. And that's enough to be thankful for. In a way, gratitude is a choice. You know, I chose to be thankful through the good and the hard times. I chose to stay at this level through the good and the hard times. And I chose to recognize life tests exactly for what they are and to not allow the test to determine my mood. Now, I know that's easier said than done, but I think recognizing that has been half the battle, because before I was just on autopilot, you know, stuck in my own emotions and stuck in my own negativity, just going through whatever I'm going through. But I'm decided to make a decision to stop and reflect on what's still going well in my life and find joy in those things by enjoying them to the max and focusing on them. Because as you know, whatever you focus on expands. So if you focus on being grateful for every little thing that you have, what you'll find is your heart will grow bigger with love, with gratefulness, with joy, with satisfaction. But if you focus on everything you don't have, that you wish you had, that longing and that feeling, like that feeling that life is cheating you out of something, will also grow bigger. And that negativity will just keep expanding. So for me personally, getting gratitude back in my heart has been a huge game changer. It's allowed me to find true meaning and joy in my suffering. Because even though everything in my life isn't going as I want it to, there are many things that are. And I didn't want to lose sight of them. So with gratitude, I get to bring them back into focus. There's a whole lot of scientific evidence out there that shows that gratitude is good for our mental health for many reasons. And I can certainly talk about that at another time. But today I just wanted to talk about my own experience of dealing with the darkness that comes along with having a chronic illness and finding my way back to the light and the things that I do to sustain my spirit within the light so that I can continue to aspire to find joy and satisfaction even within my suffering. So what about you? What has been one thing that you have introduced to your health and wellness routine that has really helped you get back on your healing journey. Leave your comments in the box below. I can't wait to read all that you have to say about this topic. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this conversation, give it a thumbs up. I drop videos every Monday evenings on health, wellness, and eco-friendly living. If you'd like to check out any of my sustainable fashion pieces, you can do so at styledunder.com. And of course, you can follow me on social media. I am on Facebook and Instagram. On Facebook at styledunder, and on Instagram at styledunder25. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Au revoir!